Are we trying to rush this?
You know what?
I understand. I'm over it. I want everything to come back.
Yeah.
But based on what I'm seeing, anybody that goes out there and plays a game and does anything in public gets it.
We have got news that the Major League Baseball has decided that they are going to finally do a 60-game season. We finally got some baseball coming.
Yay.
It looks like, based on everything that we're seeing, they're going to do a 60-game season. We've got an opening day starting late July, training camp starting July 1st, but they're still sticking to these rules that I just think are so dumb.
Which
is the distancing rules. They're going to have staff and players that aren't playing sitting in the stands.
Okay.
But they have the health and safety protocol where players and other personnel not participating, they'll be sitting in the stands. The celebratory contact is verboten. No high fives, fist bumps, or hugs.
No spitting.
Grand tradition of gross habits is on a hiatus. No spitting, chewing of tobacco or sunflower seeds or any combination. How can you have a baseball game with no sunflower seeds?
They're all going to start smoking cigars again.
It's all the Babe Ruth days.
Yeah, dude. When everybody has a heart disease.
Yeah, I think that's probably what's
going to have a baseball game without spitting.
I know.
Everybody spits all
That's
the
just
time.
it's just involuntary.
It's like when you go to the urinal. I think we've talked about this.
Yeah, I still don't
Right.
get that.
Me neither.
Have you seen that though?
I don't spit in the urinal.
I don't do it, but have you seen it?
Everywhere.
I have seen it everywhere. Now that I've said this to you, you will go to the bathroom in a restroom and you will be in a urinal and you will see somebody next to you spit in the urinal.
Can you Google cute urinal spitting?
Yep.
There you go.
No, do not Google that, Jake. How dare no? Google's tracking your search history. You're gonna get hit with something.
They've seen worse.
They've seen worse.
They also
First thing, that comes up. What is it with men and spitting in the urinal?
Yeah, no, it's a thing. I've seen
Mel
it.
magazine.
Yeah. Who magazine?
Mel magazine.
That's not even a real magazine.
I don't
That's
know.
Fake.
Who's Mel?
I don't know. She got a magazine though.
The other thing that they've done that doesn't have anything to do with the coronavirus, but the other thing they've done is if a game goes into extra innings, they're going to start every inning with a runner on second base.
Yeah,
they've been looking to do that for a while. They're using this as an opportunity.
They've been doing it in the minor leagues.
Yeah,
I
they've been
guess.
thinking about it for a while, but
That's going to speed up the gameplay a lot.
that's
But
what they
the
want to
question
do.
Only in extra innings though.
Only extra innings.
Well, but if they can't spit and they can't chew tobacco and they can't high five, that's going to cut out 50% of the game right there.
Everybody's just
Well, I
going to
got
be
a
right.
question. I have a question.
Okay, Chris has a question.
If they're supposed to be social distancing, how are they going to? Yeah, right. I'm just a vapor, a ghost of long TSTO path.
You can haunt me any
No,
day.
but yeah, hey, all right.
What's the question?
The question is, if they're supposed to be social distancing, how is anybody going to get out? You can't tag them.
Well,
you can't step on the base.
Well, at least at the batter, you've got the catcher and the ump that's got masks on.
Yeah,
Right.
but they're
What
not,
about-
they're not
Hey,
face
I didn't
shields.
say what type of mask.
Yeah, Chris, good point, because right here it says a minimal distance between base runners, fielders, coaches, and umpires on the field will be encouraged as much as possible. I don't see how that makes any sense. Also, they're gonna
About throwing out bats.
a ball will be thrown out once it has been touched by multiple players. That's every
What?
pitch.
That's a virtual tag. We're going to do virtual tags.
Yeah, it's all ghost runners. It's all wiffle ball now.
What they're going to do is they're just going to go to the stadium and they're going to play the MLB
It's going to be
game.
John Madden.
Yeah. Well, okay, have you seen that though? Like NBA players have been going online and playing 2K with each
Yep.
other. And that's how people have been seeing like their basketball players playing basketball is they play NBA 2K.
Yep, David, right after I said that, you posted this Ghost Runners thing. Absolutely, it's wiffle ball, man. That's what's happening.
First runner on second.
But here's the question. If they start extra innings with a runner on second base, does that count for his on-base percentage?
It's a good question. Well, and
It's going to be a new stat.
And does it have to be a physical person? Can it just be a ghost runner? Ghost runner on second, start in the inning. I mean, I think
Man on third.
Who's on first?
He stole!
Right. I don't
Missed
know.
the tag.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is going to be, whatever happens, it's going to be interesting to watch. Right?
Well-
It's going to be weird.
And the question is, how many people will watch?
Yep, I think that's
I
a good
will.
point. You will. Well, so
Well,
it's
people watch
a-
it first, but how many's going to get tired of this? Just not being able to go to the game. I mean, I've got tickets. I can't go.
Well, and it's all pro rata salary. which is 37%, I guess, of their normal contracts. But still, it's got to be based on revenue and people coming into the stadium and people watching and advertiser revenue, which is going to be down. It's got to be down.
Merchandise sales,
all that stuff's going to be down. So,
but I would be hard pressed to believe that there's not going to be a massive spike in MLB viewership on TV.
But no,
it's got to be because it's the only thing.
No, it's not going to be the only thing. You're going to have basketball and hockey.
Well,
they're going to have a lot of competition.
They're going to have some competition. Now, okay, speaking of competition and sports being on TV, so there was a tennis match or a non-official tennis thing that Novak Djokovic put on, and because they're like, you know what, we're going to play some tennis. We're going to put it on TV, just kind of like the golf thing they try to do. And it's tennis, so it's one person. Like, you're on the other side of the court. You shouldn't have a problem. Well, Djokovic tested positive for coronavirus, along with 3 or 4 other players. Grigor Dimitrov, Borna Soric, and Victor Troicki. So
it wasn't what happened on the court. It's what happened in the other places, probably.
Well, there's video of him going over the net after a game and giving a celebratory handshake or whatever.
Okay, so here's my issue.
So much mingling.
You know what? I'm in a no new friend zone. I'm sorry. I'm not taking any more applications. I know you out. If you're like, can you like help me find a bus? I lost my dog. I'm sorry. I'm not talking. No, I'm just kidding. That's
that little temperature thing that we have in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
You should put it in your pocket.
So he can test everybody?
Somebody
you want to be my friend?
Introduces
test.
Hold still.
Beep. Is that what kind of thermometer is that?
It's the one you hold it up to
you put it in the meat?
It's a rectal thermometer.
Yeah, no. That's I don't that will lose your friends. That will lose your friends right now.
No, yes. It's the little thermometer that you put on your temple.
Okay.
You have to say, don't move till it dings.
Right. And then, okay, Grandpa.
That was so Grandpa. I'm giving Grandpa a bell and a round of applause.
Till it dings. It's like the ones from like the futuristic thing where it's like they're infected and it has like the thing where it shows their brain on the screen. No, it's not. I mean, it just shows your temperature.
Well, I saw something where they're implementing in some airports where it's a video, like an Xray machine that they're taking temperature as you walk through.
This is your brain on COVID.
This is your brain on COVID.
There you go.
Just scrambling eggs.
That's right. Lisa, hi Lisa, how you doing? Good to see you. Nona, MLB apps will be making a lot of money. That's a great point. I think MLB apps will be making a lot of money because of all the people that want to watch it, because if you're on an app, you can watch it if it's out of area, although that's going to be different too.
Yeah.
Like they've got to give access to, it's going to be weird.
Okay, so back to this tennis thing. Okay, are we trying to rush this?
You know what?
I understand. I'm over it. I want everything to come back.
Yeah.
But based on what I'm seeing, anybody that goes out there and plays a game and does anything in public gets it.
Well, but here's the thing. Most of them are recovering.
But like these athletes is what I'm talking about.
Right, but
like,
the athletes are getting it like the flu.
No, I understand. The athletes are going to be able to recover.
Right.
And but all I'm saying is as long as
Yeah.
somebody gets it, people are going to freak out about it.
Well, that's true. As soon as somebody says COVID and whatever.
So they're going to shut everything down again. But like what I'm saying is, are we rushing it because of the fact that we care so much about it? We're not going to let any of this happen, even though it's inevitable.
Yes.
Yeah.
And is it
we're rushing it.
Yeah.
We are rushing it. And this all pales in comparison to football.
Oh, yeah.
Football.
You talk about the contact level and, NBA, I think, is the worst as far as contact and ability to get
skin on skin.
Skin on skin. I mean, that's obvious, right?
Pound for pound.
Pound for pound.
Yeah. Those boys can
That's
throw.
why they're isolating the bubble.
Yeah, so NBA is going to be doing the bubble down in Disney World, supposedly, right? But there's something the story that came out about the NBA that looks interesting to me. They're going to be using it looks like magic rings. It's like Lord of the Rings for NBA players.
Do you remember those power balance things? That's what this reminds me of.
I don't remember. I remember the Nike Fuel Band. This reminds me of that, but except it's a ring. So they're going to be implementing this ring called the what's it called? The coronavirus. They're calling it the coronavirus fighting ring, but it's an aura ring. It's used by a lot of high-level executives, people with like Uber money because they're expensive,
and psychics.
But it says in this article that it was designed as a tool to diagnose disease. So it was created to diagnose disease, but this data might also have the ring help detect symptoms related to COVID-19, with the caveat that it's preliminary study about a poorly understood disease, which means what's it going to actually do?
means somebody sold him a lot of stuff.
Yeah, well, it's
the Brooklyn Bridge.
It's a potential advertising situation.
I've never even an aura ring.
Hey, guess what? I guess it just makes you smell good.
A gun rack.
What am I gonna? I don't even own a gun, let alone many guns to necessitate an entire rack. What am I gonna do with a gun rack? Thanks for checking out the Trending Stories Taking Over show. If you like that video, make sure to hit subscribe and the notification bell so you know whenever we have a new video and you're aware of any of the live streams when we do a full show. You can subscribe to the podcast on iTunes, on Spotify, anywhere that you listen to podcasts. Go to TSTOshow.com, check it out, or watch one of these other videos over here. You're gonna like it. I have a feeling you're gonna love it.